Hi, so we're here with Rom, and it's been a long day here at Crescent. It's hot. Um, you've been on the track what, 6, 7 times a day?
Yeah, 7 sessions.
7 sessions a day. What do you have to say about Ride Smart as far as what you've learned in the class and applying that on the track throughout the day?
It's a night and day difference before I came to Ride Smart and after. Ride Smart is my third full time, but Ride Smart and my riding experience and the skill level has kind of grown exponentially.
Yeah.
It's not even linear, it's kind of exponential.
That's
The
good.
instructions in the class, they're useful on the street and on the track, so you can kind of translate whatever you learn in the class to your street riding techniques too, how safe you can be. The more control you have, basically, the safer you are. That's what they teach over here, control.
Yeah, in the classroom you hear the instructors talking about the line a lot, and Crescent is kind of a short track and it's really technical with a lot of elevation changes. So how important do you feel that sticking to the line is here at Crescent?
Any track, I think sticking to the line is the most important thing. You learn the line first, learn to be smooth in that line, and then pace will come automatically. Same thing on the street, it translates again to the street. You can't go over a double yellow, so you got to stay within your lines. I mean, you pick a line, and I'm not saying you go blasting through a turn that you haven't been through. You've been through a turn a lot of times, and you pick a line, and you stay to that line, and then pace will automatically come.
Yeah.
So you're not worried about actually going fast. Track day is not about going fast, it's about learning how to ride.
Right.
Stay within your means, and then pace will eventually come. I mean, it's my third track day now, and I'm a lot faster than I used to be. That's because I have a lot more control now.
So how important do you think it is whenever the instructors are talking about smooth, and being smooth and being accurate and smooth with your functions on the bike as far as braking and throttle, and how important do you think it is to be smooth and sticking to the line as well?
It doesn't matter where it is, street or track, smooth is what will get you fast. So
Right.
unless you're smooth, the bike's never going to be settled. A smooth transition from, say, brake to the throttle, the bike's going to be settled really good, it's going to respond really good. Whereas if you're moving around or if you kind of use the throttle as on and off, then it's not going to, the suspension's never going to settle down. You can't brake good, you can't get your lines good, you can't tip it in. So all those things, they all start with smoothness right here.
Right.
So it starts with the throttle and the brake. You can
Yeah.
never go kind of on and off. You got to
Sure.
be gradual.
And how effective do you think the instructors here at Ride Smart were in helping you perfect your technique and be smoother and progress your speed throughout the day?
I mean, tremendous input from them. I mean, every time I had a question or whenever they told me something or in the classroom when they discussed something, you can always raise your hand up if you don't understand something. Plus, they have a lot of one-on-one interaction, which is really good, which I couldn't find with other kind of track day organizations because they're a track day school, not a track school. So you get a lot of one-on-one interaction when the instructor follows you around for several laps, gives you input, and then you kind of follow him, so you learn the lines and all those things. So whatever they say in the classroom, if you just absorb it, if you just listen to it, then I think you're going to get a lot better when you ride.
So taking it out and try to apply those techniques that you learned in the classroom with instructors on the track, get feedback from the instructors, and all of that really helps you become a better rider, right?
So it's classroom, track, and then back to have the interaction between the instructor and the student, and then back to classroom for the next kind of for the next session. So you learn. So basically, I would suggest is when you go to a track day, you start building up step by step. You just don't want to go full throttle, try to go fast. You want to start building your riding skills.
Right.
So the first track day, say you focus only on lines,
Yeah.
or the first session you focus only on lines. Then you focus only on being smooth.
Yeah.
And then eventually everything will just follow once you go
Yeah.
step by step.
Good. Is there anything you'd like to say about your experience here today at Crescent or about Ride Smart in general? Anything you'd like to say to folks at home who are thinking about getting into track or just want to improve their skills with the safe environment out here with the instructors in the classroom?
I wouldn't recommend to beginner riders, but if you have certain experience, I don't know, maybe 6 months or so, then track is the way to build your experience. I would say one track day translates to maybe a whole riding season. So, I mean, it grows, like I said, it grows exponentially. Your skills kind of grow exponentially as long as you're attentive enough in the class to try to improve yourself. If you come in thinking, I just want to go fast, you're not going to learn anything. If you come in thinking, okay, I want to learn, I want to be a safer rider, not only on the track but also the street, then I think I would definitely recommend Ride Smart to anyone out there to come in, improve their skills a lot.
Great. All right. Well, thank you very much for your time, and hope to see you again here at Ride Smart.